Hi guys, Jason Craigg here and welcome to another of our video training. Now today's video is entitled Tap Water, Is It Safe? Most of us use tap water for our drinking, bathing, cooking and many other domestic use. But is it as safe as we once thought? Secondly, could it be the cause of many degenerative diseases? The answer to this coming up.
Nutrition, exercise, rest. The ingredients needed for optimum health. A simple combination until the demands of life are added. This is especially true for working professionals who spend 8 hours or more at their respective discipline, concentrating their full attention to advancing the corporate ladder while neglecting the body that supports their success. If this sounds like you, then you have come to the right channel. By making a few simple adjustments, you can dramatically transform your life, and I'm here to show you how. My name is Jason Craigg, and as an ex-airline pilot who was always on the go, working out in hotel rooms and eating what's available, I understand the challenges of trying to be healthy on a busy schedule. So join me as we uncover more healthy solutions for busy professionals like you.
Hi guys, Jason Craigg here and welcome to our channel. In this channel, we look at healthy solutions for busy professionals. So if you're new here, consider subscribing below. Perfect. In today's video, we're going to be looking at tap water. Now, first of all, let me say, I think that the idea or the concept is a great one. No longer do we need to travel miles in search of fresh, clean water or dig wells. We can now have this water distributed right to our home. So I think this is a wonderful idea. Now let's look at where the problem lies. When it comes to tap water, the question we need to be asking ourselves is, where is this water coming from? Dependent on where you live, this can be coming from lakes, rivers, reservoir, or even reprocessed wastewater. The problem with this is with chemical leaching. Before I talk a little bit more about this, consider this fact. A study that was done in February 2006 showed that there are 8,369,447 chemicals produced since 1965. So there are a lot of chemicals in this world, and that was in 2006. We are now in 2019. So just imagine how much more have been added to the list. What these chemicals do is that they find their way into our water supply. This is done by agri-pollution, and if anything is upstream of the reservoir, that chemical leaches through the soil and enters into our water supply. Another thing that have showed up in water is drugs and shampoos, especially from reprocessed waste waters. Now you might be saying, well, I live in the Caribbean, so my water comes from high up in the mountain. That is great, but you forget one thing. There is also air pollutants. So pollutants that are in the air eventually settle themselves onto our water supply. So unfortunately, it doesn't matter which direction you go, at some point, chemicals, pollutants are going to enter into the water supply. This government report was done and found 2,000 chemicals in our tap water. And I will link to all of these studies below if you want to go and review them. Now you might be saying, but isn't the water treated? So I am technically drinking safe water. That's a great question. So let's get right to it. The chemicals that are used to treat the water to remove microorganisms from our water. The chemicals normally used is, as we all know, chlorine. But could this same chemical be hurting our body? In 10 of 11 studies done, there was a strong link between chlorinated water and bladder cancer. You see, when chlorine is combined with organic substances, it creates what is called trihalomethanes, which are cancer-promoting substances. 14 to 16% of bladder cancers was linked to drinking chlorinated water. In North Carolina, a study was done and it showed a 2.8-fold increase in the chances of a miscarriage from women who were exposed to trihalomethanes. And if you remember, trihalomethanes is the product of combining chlorine with organic substances. So you might be saying, well, I don't drink chlorinated water, so I am fine. Let's take a deeper look. When you take a hot shower, these trihalomethanes are actually evaporated or turned into a vapor and inhale into your nostrils. So bad is this that a 10-minute shower can cause more pollutants to be absorbed by your body than drinking half gallon of chlorinated water. So this brings us to the next chemical of choice for purifying water, and that is fluoride. In some countries, they use fluoride in their water supply. The purpose of fluoride is to prevent tooth decay, especially in children. So the government doesn't think we are able to take care of our tooth. They needed to put fluoride in our water. But fluoride is toxic. If you challenge this, go and grab your fluoride toothpaste right now. And it says, if you swallow more than a pea size, call the Poison Control Center. You ever wondered why that is? Now back to fluoride water. There are two types of fluoride. Sodium fluoride, which is used in our toothpaste, and sodium silicofluoride, which is the one most used in water supply, which is also one of the most corrosive substances known to men. Fluoride also inhibits the function of enzymes in our bodies. So that is the wrap on fluoride. Now I just want to read something really quick here for you. Did you know that if you have lead pipes, you mustn't drink hot water from the faucet because hot water increases lead concentration? So the suggestion is to flush pipes first by running cool water before using it. In the Caribbean, most of the pipes that brings the water to our home are lead pipes. So you might be saying, well, I don't have a water heater in my home, but consider this. When the sun is hot, which it is around this time of the year, that water coming through your faucet is normally very warm, and you can testify to this. So even though you do not have the hot shower on or the water heater on, you are getting hot water from lead pipes delivered right to your home. So something to consider. Allow it to run until the water has been cooled down before consuming this water. Now I can't leave you with all doom and gloom, so let me give you some quick recommendations. Some of them will get more into detail, but let me give you some quick recommendations as to what you can do to improve your water starting today. Recommendation number 1. Get a carbon filter, and this will help in filtering out some of the microorganisms and also removing the chlorine and 90% of the lead from your water. It won't get everything out like the heavy metals, but it is a lot better than what you're currently using from your tap water. Now a great one is the Brita, and these are some jug filters. There is also the attachment to the head of the pipe. This is a great entry level, and I will put in the description below where you can find these. Also, your local hardware may also have them, so check them out for that. So that is a really great place to start in cleaning up your water. I'll be doing a more extensive video on how to purify your water right from home. So look out for that in the upcoming weeks. Hope you guys found this video helpful. I know it was an eye-opener, and that is the goal here on this channel, to give you the facts. Again, a lot of the studies that were mentioned in this video will be linked in the description below, so be sure to check those out. Jason Craig here, Craiggsfitness, where we provide healthy solutions for busy professionals like you.